This is a Banks World production. Bike polo isn't something we just made up. Bike polo has been around since 1880 and was played in the Summer Olympics up until World War I. Through the heart and soul of small groups and clubs, bike polo is still very much alive. Bike polo was based on real polo, which has been played on elephants and horses since the beginning of time. Bike polo was played on the same grass courts as real polo because large amounts of smooth pavement were hard to find. Now I know our bikes don't look as pro as these bikes, but we do have the basics on our bike, and we're going to show you the basics of a bike polo bike. Now you may notice that bike polo bikes look a bit different than your average bicycle you may see cruising down the street.
Some of the main differences are the gear ratio. It's almost 1 to 1, and there are no derailleurs on either the back or the front. That's just so that there's less to get caught up or mess up. There's also only one rear brake, and that's just because you have more control with the rear brake, and the front one would be unnecessary as you really are never going that fast. They're also a little bit smaller than normal bikes, so that you're lower to the ground and less likely to tip over and can have more balance.
The most noticeable difference between these bikes are your wheel cover. Whether they're duct tape or Pac-Man, they're to protect your wheel from getting slammed by these hammers, going through your spokes and flipping you over. Now some other equipment in bike polo is the helmet. This is probably the most important part of this game. We will not let you play with us if you do not have one of these on. And as you can see, this is the official Billtown Billy's helmet that you saw their logo on earlier on in the video. This one's going on eBay for around $1 million.
Another very important piece of equipment is the mallet. It's basically just the same shape as a normal polo mallet with a round cap on either end and then a wider and then a 2-foot handle, and it's good for hitting the ball, shuffling, whatever you want to do with it.
Now the mallet needs to hit something, right? So we have a ball, obviously. Usually you can use a hockey ball or tennis ball. In this case we are using a dog ball. It seems to work very well. The rules. During a joust, you must turn left to avoid collision with the other bicycle. If your feet touch the ground, you must race the center and tap the center before you can resume play. For information anytime, go to the Centreville Bike Polo Facebook page. While you're there, you should also check out Navarre's Big Wheel project, see his quest to build and ride a penny farthing. And you should also check out Banks World, Centreville's media center.